Hello, this is Ron from Ron's RC and Drone channel, and today I have two familiar drones for you. I have the little Hubsan Zino and the DJI Spark, and today we're going to do the ultimate video comparison between these two drones. So stay tuned. So in this video competition today, this shootout, we set the parameters at 1080p at 30 frames per second because that's the max that the Zino can shoot at. The Spark can shoot at. That's the max 1080p 30 frames per second. Whereas you all know the Zino can go up to 4K 30 frames per second. But to keep things fair, we put both drones in the same video specs. But after reviewing the video, it probably wasn't all that fair because the Zino, the quality really goes downhill if you shoot at anything but the 4K. Like I've looked at 2.7, 1080p, there's 720p also, which I don't think I have looked at. But the video is nowhere as good as it is at 1080p on this. And I know you're going to say, oh, of course 4K looks better. And it does, but you take a drone like, I'll bring up the Mavic, since everybody brings up the Mavic when they're talking about the Zino. When you shoot the Mavic in 1080p, it looks great. Also, I mean, you have to get look at a good sized monitor to see that is clear in 4K. But in this thing, you definitely can see a big difference between the 1080p coming out of this and the 4K, night and day difference. So said it wasn't quite as fair as I thought. But I'll let you be the judge of which video you like better. I mean, maybe I'm going to do an A and B thing where you have to pick out which is which. But I flew at my regular field, and I kind of tried to fly the same path, both flights for both drones. I didn't want the video to be an hour-long thing, so I edited the video. What I did is I edited when I turned around and all that stuff. Stop, turn, pauses are all out. All you're going to see is the drone actually flying and moving. It was a fairly kind of almost a little bit too windy today to do the test, but we get very few nice days here in New Jersey in March, so I wanted to get out on a sunny day. So again, it was a bit windy, especially for the Zino. The Zino's not a good drone to wind. I mean, the Spark is smaller, but it's much better in the wind. Smaller and I guess in lighter, but for some reason must have a much better flight control. It's much better in the wind than the Zino is. So that was the conditions. Everything was outside of the camera settings. Everything else, or the video quality settings, everything else was on auto white balance, auto color, the complete auto settings except for changing the video quality to 1080p 30 frames per second. So I hope you enjoy this camera test, and we'll see you in the next one.